People want to humble dark skinned black women so bad and put black love on a pedestal. Child, thank you so much for your super chat. That's a whole other conversation too. But let's just be honest. The people who are going to Olandria now and saying, "Oh, like those are the people who couldn't wait to see if, or still can't wait to see Olandria and Nick fail." Let's just be honest. Everybody wasn't a Nicolandrian. I was Nicolandria top tribe from the day one. Drop in the comments, let me know. I was Nicolandria, team Nicolandria, day one.
Yeah. So already because of what happened between Kenny and Janae, people are already talking about Nicolandria because a lot of people don't believe in Nicolandria. What do you think about Nicolandria?
I honestly, for me, like I don't really, I don't, I don't know. Like at the beginning, I didn't really believe in it, but now
Beginning
that
of where? What do you mean by beginning? What's the beginning for you? Because for some people, like Nicolandria fan, since day one they saw it.
I did not. Since day one, I did not see it at all. Started to see it, Nicolandria, I would say, ever since they got coupled up, to be honest. Like, because she was so
Casa
into
Amor or when Sierra left.
Sierra left, after Sierra left. Because Olandria at the beginning, she was so into Taylor, like it's like she didn't see anyone else. And even when Jalen came in and she kind of had an interest in him, ultimately she chose Taylor at the end. And Nico at Nick, whatever. At first he was with Bella and he was torn between Bella and Ciara. And the only time he would talk about Olandria was to say that he found her very attractive, but beyond that, he didn't really speak about Olandria. It's afterwards when they got together that they were both like, oh, did we get an interest? And then we both were too blind to see it. And then afterwards, I was like, you know what? They are kind of cute together. But like to say that from day one I saw it, that would be a lie. I didn't see it at all.
I would say I saw chemistry. I saw attraction
Okay.
from both their sides because he is the second guy that she kissed. But she was, I'm a cowboy,
Yeah.
you know? So she went in that direction. Nick had already too much on his plate. But the fact that even though he had those two women, that shows that either Nick is incapable of focusing his attention on a woman, or literally, even though he has two women that he's looking into, he's still like, Olandria, man. Olandria. So either his attention couldn't turn away from her, or he's just a man who cannot stop looking.
Yeah.
But people are trying to say that Nick is not attracted to Alendria because, misogynoir and she's dark skinned and etc. etc. etc.
Yeah, just said it. I don't know how many times in the show that she's just one of the most beautiful women that he ever saw. Why would he say so if he wasn't attracted to her? Nobody put a
Exactly.
gun on his head to say so.
Exactly. And it's like it
Taylor
was
never
always random as
complimented
hell when he said
Olandria
that.
on her physique. That's
Mhm.
one of the Taylor never complimented Olandria on her physique. That's why I'm pretty sure that he was never attracted to her, and the only reason why he coupled up with her was to stay on the show. Ain't gonna lie.
Listen, when she came out, she said that he was complimenting her, but we didn't see it. We saw an edited version of their experience.
Okay.
But he did say to Ace, I am struggling with the attraction. So it's just like, listen, the Alandria and Taylor always looked forced as hell.
Yeah.
Nick, like either he cannot focus his attention on one person. Well, that doesn't make sense because then he would be looking at the other woman. It's not like they're not all hot.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think I don't know. He was just always attracted to Olandria. But I
Yeah,
really think that no. The man is attracted to her. People are fucking stupid.
yeah. They just want to downplay Olandria because she's a dark skinned woman. That's it. Like
Exactly.
there are some people who downplay Shelly for the same reason.
Hmm. I can kind of understand why certain people could go against Nick and Olandria.
Why?
If you're a fan of Sierra, that's the
Ah,
only way I
okay.
accept that type
Okay.
of mindset.
Yeah.
But like the one who would just want to act as if this man was not attracted to her when he couldn't stop showing that he was attracted to her.
No, I don't get that.
Okay, that's stupid.
Exactly.
But yeah, he was supposed to be close off with Sierra.
Like they did a whole ceremony and all of that.
Yo, okay, he looked depressed as fuck while that ceremony was going on. And she was like, I'm your dream girl. He was like, uh, fine. He is attracted to her, but I was not team Nicolandria because she seemed so obsessed with Taylor.
Exactly. I was like, what's the point?
Like people are like only basing that love story on his feeling. What
Yeah,
about her?
exactly. She matters too. She's half of the
Yes,
couple.
yes. I'm like, yo, she seemed to want her cowboy. And she seems to have tunnel vision.
Yes.
So when she's in the tunnel, there is no getting out of the tunnel,
Yeah.
except if the guy literally pushed her out of the tunnel. So the relationship of Nicole and Drea will have never worked at the beginning because she was in the tunnel with Taylor. But
Yeah.
when Taylor finally ran into the sunset with Clark and Sierra got the F out of the villa because of everything, then her tunnel vision could widen to include Nick.
Exactly.
No,
But
I
I
was
think
not.
it's like what you said. It really took Taylor to leave the villa for her to finally open up herself to Nick. Because I remember watching them kiss, like when they were both coupled up, and she made the comment about them, about like kissing him and being like, "Oh, it's like kissing your sibling." I was like, okay. So that's why it took me a while to see the Nicolandria. I was like, she doesn't
But
seem
because
like
of
she likes anyone.
Olandria, not because of Nick.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, it seems one-sided.
Exactly. People are here trying to make it about, oh, Nick, is Nick attracted to Olandria? We know that Nick was attracted to Olandria since the beginning. It was Olandria. Is she down for taking
Yeah,
him for more than Nicky Poo?
exactly.
Can she look past the fact that he's not a cowboy?
That man kissed that girl. He wants her. I would say from time to time, and it would be when it became apparent that they could spin the block. I was all for it. During Black Women's I Know Block, I Dominican, Black Women's Month.
Oh my God.
We're gonna have to talk about these Dominicans. I should have got Kevin on the live. Thank you so much, Julie.
He's from 80.
Oh, she's Haitian? Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, the relationship between because you know that Amaya and Kenny are
Dominican?
Dominican.
Yeah.
So as someone from 80, because maybe a lot of people don't know, but 80 and Dominica is how we say it in English.
Dominican Republic.
Dominican Republic, we're literally on the same island.
Yeah, we share the same land.
Like literally, like it's a little island. It's not like the United States or Canada or Russia or China. It's small island. So there is a deep relationship of not liking each other.
Yeah.
Like Dominican and Asian don't like each other for multiple reasons. So what do you think about the fact? Because when I see Amaya
Hmm.
and she says she's Dominican, I'm like, you're black.
I think saying you're
Mhm.
Dominican necessarily doesn't the person means that they're saying they're not black. for me, if they were saying I am Latina only, then they would be erasing their blackness.
Did you ever have any type of interaction with like Dominican or being Asian and Dominican? Did you ever have any type of,
Interaction with someone that's Dominican?
yeah,
Like, no, honestly, I don't know anyone that's Dominican except for you, who is part Dominican. But
one fourth?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're
Mhm.
my only Dominican-ish person that I know. You're one fourth Dominican, so
Yeah,
and we're family. So except for that,
exactly.
I don't know anyone who's Dominican, sadly.
Well, from my interaction, I know a lot of them may not think that they are the same as 80 Asian. That's why Asian don't like Dominican.
Yeah.
But Asian don't like Dominican because a lot of Dominican look like what Asian want to look like.
Okay.
Because this is a story about colorism.
Mm-hmm.
And Dominican and the Dominican Republic, maybe because they had slavery longer, maybe because I don't know the history, but a lot of them are lighter than Asian.
Yeah.
So there is that whole dynamic that comes into play.
Yeah.
Asian feel like Dominican look at them like they are nothing. And maybe some Dominican look at Asian people because they're darker like they're nothing. We
Mm-hmm.
know also that there is the whole thing about, the plantation that they put Asian in. So it's a big story between Haiti and the Dominican Republic. So that may also explain why certain thing that she's gonna say
Amaya?
about Amaya, because Amaya
Oh,
is Dominican.
yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Really, sister, heavy topic, but you look amazing. 80, because I'm in Tampa, but not claiming it. Okay, period. Thank you so much. We're going to talk about these Dominicans. We're going to talk about these Dominicans. Kenny got exposed. They online calling Kenny Ku Klux Klan. Ku Klux Kenny. It's insane to me. It's hilarious, but it's fucked up that this is it's under these circumstances. But they calling Kenny Ku Klux Kenny, and I am screaming at that. Um, let's just jump right on in. First, before we talk about Ku Klux Klan, let's talk about Amaya Papaya. Again, I've always, given Amaya her things, but I've said from the beginning, y'all infantilized the fuck out of Amaya. A lot of her behavior was excused. She didn't get the mean girl allegations. I never understood why. And I feel like I was the only one when she had that interaction with Shelly after Ace told her not to, like, hey, we're together, but we're not together like that. I don't want you touching me. I want you to keep, give me my space. The way she went at Shelly, I talked about that, but y'all wasn't trying to have that conversation. Oh, she's just emotional. When I would say things like Amaya and Huda are the same people.
Do you think people infantilize Amaya?
Honestly, I'm gonna say yes because one, I was very surprised when you told me that Amaya was the fan favorite this season. I do not understand why. I don't particularly hate or have anything against Amaya, but she is not one of my favorites at all. I think she is very emotional and she puts that emotion on everyone, and she doesn't let other people express their own emotions back. And also, like, the girls, like, anything that she does, it's like, oh, it's okay, a little, like she's a little kid, but she's a grown-ass woman. And it's like, well, let her have accountability for her actions. Like, and the whole thing with Shelly, like when she exploded on Shelly and stuff, it's like, I get that you're frustrated with this whole Ace situation, but that has nothing to do with Shelly. Like, put your frustration on the right person. And also, she never apologized for that. So, and nobody came to her and was like, yo, like, you're kind of like overreacting right now. It's like everyone was kind of like on her side. So I really didn't like that moment.
For the Shelly thing,
Yes.
you mean outside? Because in the villa, people were not pro her for that.
Really? Because I rewatched it
No,
and they felt like they were.
no. Austin got the ick. A lot of guy got the ick because of that her reaction.
Oh, sorry, I'm talking about the girls.
Oh, the girls seem to want to console her a lot. So I would say that is true. The girls were babying her a lot, but Ace was really tough on her.
Yes, he was tough
Hmm.
on her, but what I didn't like about the whole situation is that he was
Hmm.
trying to set up a boundary. And when he tried to set up that boundary, she got really upset because of it. And then she blew out on Shelly for that boundary.
Hmm.
So I'm like, the guy is like in his right to have a boundary, and like he doesn't know you that bad. He's not comfortable with you like that. So maybe the why he wants to set up that boundary with you and is more comfortable with Shelly and is maybe more lenient towards her. Like it's in his right because he knows her more. He's more comfortable with her. Like he doesn't owe he's not, you're not owed the fact that he, like, you like to call people babe and all that and be all touchy feely, and like he
But
doesn't
he
do that
matched
with
with
you.
her. He
Eh?
matched with her. He matched with her. He could have matched with Shelly.
Yeah, this,
So me, what I'm gonna say about what you're saying is that he had the right to set up a boundary, but how he expressed said boundary was rude.
yes, that's, this is true. I will give that to you. This is true. This is true. And this is another
Because
point I have against it.
even now, I still don't know why he partnered up with her.
Exactly. That's another point I have against Ace that we can talk about later. The whole
Hmm.
Ace and Shelly thing. If you want, we can talk about it later. Because
Hmm.
I know you have your point of view with Ace and Shelly together, and I have my
Oh yeah,
own
we can
point
talk
of
about it
view.
later. Hmm.
Exactly. But yeah, but just to say, like, he was establishing a boundary. It was rude the way he did it, but I don't like the fact that the girls were basically babying Amaya, and then for the whole Shelly thing, she blew up on Shelly instead of like blowing up on Ace when it
Yeah,
was
no, so
his.
that I agree. I absolutely agree. I think a lot of the women, and I when I say that I mean Uda and
Olandria?
Amaya, they had those blow up on Shelly because they want to be the main character.
Yeah.
Okay, like I don't know if it's because they think, oh, she's dark skinned, she's this. It's not normal that men are all over her. They should be all over me. I don't know if that's what they're thinking in their head, or if it's simply that they are little kids and their early 20s who think that they're used to being the center of attention because they are gorgeous, but they're not used to have like they're used to being the 10 out of 10 in any situation they go, but
Yeah.
now they are in a situation where everyone is a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, basically.
So I don't know if it's about colorism and the fact that they refuse to see black women as a competition, but then they all those women won the ace, but then he kept on going back to Shelly. Like, but I still don't understand why he got with on those and that thing. I don't understand. I'm just like that was such a weird moment, and I will say that I agree with the establishing of the boundary. I just feel that how he was talking about it, it's like he was rejecting her.
Yeah, that's true. I agree with that.
And I feel that again, I'm like, I feel those two girls have ADHD, like Uda and Amaya. So I'm like, I feel they have rejection sensitivity. So when they feel rejected, they have a really strong reaction. And Amaya is someone who wants to express her feeling, which is why she doesn't let people talk. But I like Amaya. Like I like what I saw on screen.
Okay.
But I do believe that she was infantilized by the girl. Like she didn't have that girlfriend to be like, okay, stop crying.
Yeah.
Because for real, she would be like, no, no. It's like, okay, my So, I'm like, yeah, she's emotional. Okay. She's emotional, but she is also a little acting like a kid.
Yes.
So, it is annoying, and men don't like to deal with a lot of emotion.
Oh no, they don't.
Yeah, I don't think that she's a mean girl.
No, I don't think so too. I
Mm.
don't think, no, not
So
for
I think
me.
that was out of character. She was really frustrated with the Hayes thing
Yes.
because Ace is frustrated. Like, that's what also annoyed me a little with Jesse, let's say. Ace was a freaking menace.
Yes. Yes. Yes, he was.
Okay, like, nah, like what he did to, like, until now, I still don't understand. He kept them in the stupid love triangle, acted as if he was back to being single. I can't understand why he was turned off by Amaya. I just don't understand why he picked her in the first place.
Exactly. I'm
Mhm.
like, what was the point? Why didn't you pick Shelly? You finally had the occasion to pick her, and then you pick Amaya. Like,
Yeah, I think that's what made her have a freaking meltdown. Because if she had been with Austin, because that's what naturally would have happened. Like Ace would have gone with Shelly, and
mhm.
Austin would have chosen Amaya.
Yeah, exactly.
So Austin would have been craving affection. She would have been craving affection, and they could have cuddled for a night, and then they would have their own storyline. I don't know what the fuck would have happened between them, but like Ace picking her, I don't even know why.
I don't know, man. I truly don't.
It's like literally, I think I'm just like, did he just get the ick?
From Shelly?
No, from
Yeah.
Amaya. Like,
After
because when I
breakup?
rewatched the show, I remember because before he picked her, they had good conversation, and Amaya is gorgeous.
Yes.
But then after he put that boundary up, and she took it badly because he was being rude. But for him, he was just being clear, and because he's really measured with his words. So he's like, "How am I rude?" Because I think in reality, he's not even rude. He is direct.
Yes.
Like he is extremely direct. So he's like, listen, I was not that direct because I used a nice tone and I said, please understand. So he doesn't see it like I wasn't like mean. And as a direct person, I understand. But yeah, emotion from like people's emotion is a complex thing.
Yes.
So I think she just felt rejected and frustrated,
Mhm.
and like you picked me for a reason. Like what the like Amaya was just doing the most.
Yes.
But after that, I've never seen her scream at anyone.
No, exactly. That's why it took me rewatching the show to
Hmm.
remember that glow up.
Hmm.
Because at
So
first
I'm
I
like, I
didn't
don't think it
remember.
has anything to do with colorism.
No, I don't think so.
Huda might not say racist things, but that brother, when she uses that brother for black men, it's loud. When she calls black men bitches, it's very loud. She only cries at the interactions with black folks, black women, it's very loud.
Do you agree with that?
Um, I would say for the brother thing because I don't see her using that term with like Nick or Austin, but like with Jeremiah, she used it a lot. Chris, I don't remember that much, but I think she used it. So I'm like,
Ace.
because with Ace,
Hmm.
I think she uses it like with the people she's coupled up with in anger.
There you go. Because I'm like, is it about is it about race or is it about who she's coupled up with?
But at the same time, I
Mhm.
never saw her not coupled up with someone black. So I can't say if she uses it every with like literally everyone she's coupled up with in
I
anger
agree.
or with when she's coupled up with someone's black in anger. So
Yeah, I agree. I agree. But at the same time, we don't have enough data, I think, to make a
like she's
decision.
a racist.
Exactly. Because for me, I'm like, did she say brother to Ace? If she said brother to Ace and not to Nick or Austin, that's weird as fuck.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
for me, it's Ace, like the determinant in that situation. I'm like, yo, like let's say it's because she's in a relationship with them, and for her brother, it's like, babe, I don't know, all good. Okay, like I don't know why you say brother. I'm just like okay, whatever. But if it's only in her couple, okay, like she just dated two black men and her face, like and her history, her baby daddy ain't black. So I don't know how she talks to other people, you know?
which I am shocked.
Oh
I am
my god. No
shocked.
comment. Okay, so yeah. I'm just like, listen, I don't know. I would need to rewatch the season to see if she actually, called brother Ace.
I am rewatching it. It's not. I don't remember hearing her call Ace brother from where I am at.
Okay, okay. So, and also the whole crying when black women do something.
This I will say she does.
Mm-hmm.
When it's a white woman, she doesn't cry. She stays calm. She tries to like bring her point of view in a calming manner and all of that. But like when it's black women, automatically the tears comes. And I'm like, okay, because I saw a lot of video making that point, so I paid attention to that, and I'm like, oh, okay, I noticed that. But again, I don't know if it's a racist thing or just popping.
I understand. I understand. Because when she was doing that with Olandria,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, girl, you're trying so hard to be some type of pick me shot. I'm so sorry. It was kind of obvious. Like, you are a real man. Those are not men. It's like, shut the fuck up. We're like 2 days in. Okay. So it was really stupid and really pick me shot and main character of her. She's 24, so she's an idiot.
Yes,
But yeah, I'm like, yo, she's a child. Okay, like shut the fuck, like she's a child. And with Shelly, I don't think she's used to being jealous of someone. Shelly, I wouldn't envy Shelly. Like she's a woman that attracts a lot of jealousy.
yeah, exactly.
Like she is like cool. Like wow. But yeah, she did cry 2 times with two black women. She didn't cry with Anna when Anna confronted her. She did curse out Aris and Amaya.
But she didn't like.
No, no, the that's like yeah, I know when it was like the Olandria thing. Like she
Yeah.
really cried. Like come on, sit down and think about it. You look like a fucking main character. Pick Misha. Calm down. She's literally telling you you don't need to do all that. It's not that deep. Relax.
Exactly. I was like, even me when Olandria was like confused about the crying, even me, I was like, what is going on? What happened? No?
Exactly. Like no, that's true. Like she was like I don't know if it's weaponized because it looks like natural tears. So maybe she's a good actress. I
Maybe.
think I'm like, no, it looks like she's really sad. And I'm
Maybe.
like, yeah, oh, she looks sad.
She did look sad, but at the same time, I don't know.
Mm-mm.
Because like when Anna came and confronted her, like her eyes were dry. So I'm like, I don't know. Like you said, maybe she's a good actress, or maybe like she didn't find that situation so sad. Mm,
Maybe she wasn't that close to Anna,
maybe, maybe.
because like how she went about it with Pepe, I was like, little girl, what are you saying right now? So yeah, no, I don't know. Maybe. I say there is a 50-50. Like there is
Yeah,
50-50% chance that
exactly,
she's weaponizing her tears.
exactly. I would need to see her like interact outside the villa to see how she is.
That too, but I'm just like, you know what? I don't know. It
I
could be. It could be. Because it is true that it happened those 2 times that she decided to start crying like was because two black women just put her back in her place.
exactly.
And now Sierra has said that not only did Huda twerk, but she also licked his groin. She does that all the time. Like,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
yeah, she did that to Ace.
Oh,
So
damn.
yeah,
And she
Shelly,
admitted that she was attracted to him. That does not look good, Huda.
Shelly. I'm like, yeah, Shelly was not happy.
Yeah.
I can understand that.
Yeah, okay. If she okay, I would be upset too.
Yeah, I'm like, of course the man is. Anyhow,
Mm.
Huda is profoundly unserious.
Yeah. Will not say no.
Miss Hydrogen, when she would behave the way she would behave, and we were saying it was racist, y'all thought we were doing too much. Then look at her hood rats. Look at her racist fan base. They're still attacking Black women, right? Now there's comments. People are showing comments of the hood rats saying how they're going to support Amaya because everybody's calling her out for the racism. Let's just keep in mind that Amaya is not only Latina, she's Dominican. Xenophobia, racism, colorism, that is embedded. That is embedded into Dominican culture. It is embedded, right? So none of this is shocking to me. None of this is shocking to me. So let's go over the posts that were found. And before I do that too, let me just say this. I need to know who's in charge of casting. Who is in charge of because there's another guy, Marco Donatelli from season 5, who just got exposed too. We're gonna get into that.
What is the fascination with the N word?
I
Why do you need to
don't
say it? Why do you need to say it? What's so beautiful about it?
I don't know. Maybe because it's forbidden. People like forbidden things.
Maybe I don't get it. It's so weird.
I don't get it too, man.
Are you aware of what's going on with Janae and Kenny?
I heard there was a scandal that apparently they broke up.
Yeah. You know what? You need to watch some shit and then we can talk and react and talk at the same time because you need to understand the ridiculousness of what the fuck is going on.
Oh, is that me?
How you vote to evict Kenny?
Kenny.
Kenny. Kenny.
Kenny.
Kenny. Kenny. Kenny. Kenny.
Happily vote to evict Kenny.
I too vote to evict Kenny. My name is Queenie, for those who don't know me, talking about the Kenny and Janae breakup and the saga that happened online yesterday. Amaya being exposed for being a colorist. I'm not here for the pedestalizing or the tearing down of influencers, public figures, any of that. So
What's the point of putting little children that are not even 25 with their brain not fully formed on a piedestal? How do you say that in English? Estofit?
Oh my god. Merci, Madgie.
You're welcome.
Pedestal.
There you go. Pedestal. There you go. Okay. I'm like, Estofit. There you go. That made lots of sense to me. I don't even understand why you're talking to me like that.
Merci.
You're so welcome. You're welcome.
I don't know. Maybe it's just the fact that we put on pedestal anyone that's like uh on TV or movies or like famous or whatever. Like
Mhm.
it doesn't matter their age. Like people put little kids that are like 11, 12 years old on pedestals, like the Kardashian kids.
When you get old, when you get to 25 and your brain is fully formed, that's when you realize everyone sucks. When you're still under 25, you're like, oh no, they're still good in the world. And then you discover that everyone sucks.
Basically.
this morning I saw that Amaya was dragged yesterday for these posts from 2014 up until 2024. So some of the posts from 2014, honestly, I'm not quite sure if they're worth posting simply because she is 14. I'll be completely honest with you. Do I know a lot about the Dominican culture? No, I do not. What I have heard a lot.
What do you think about the fact that people are digging out screenshots from 2014?
I think that people are exaggerating. Like those posts are kind of old. Plus, if I understood correctly, Amaya was 14 at the time.
Yeah, because she's not even 25 yet and we are in 2025.
Oh, I feel old. But yeah.
Yes, we are old, bitch.
The girl was not, it was 14 at the time. Like, dig stuff about her while she was an adult, okay? Like 18 plus.
Exactly. I'm like, listen, I'm way more interested. Like, I don't know, there should be like an age limit, like on old tweet.
I know, right? That's what I'm saying.
Like if it's more than 10 years, let it go, let it go.
See,
Like I
here's the
don't
thing
know.
now.
Like the shot of
Here's the
year
thing.
should be 10 years or something. Like come on, we have the time to change in 10 years. What I was
Exactly.
thinking when I was 20 is not what I'm thinking now that my knees hurt and my back hurt.
No, it is
Like I don't give a shit about what she said in 2014, but what she said in 2024. What the fuck?
exactly not that I care about.
That I care about. My God.
Exactly. Like, let's say from 2020 to now, I care about.
Of is that there is an interesting relationship between how they identify in terms of like being Afro-Latino. People have said time and time again that colorism is very popular amongst Dominicans. So it doesn't shock me that in 2014, when I would assume Amaya was 14,
Curious to know why it is so normalized in the Dominican Republic specifically, just based off things that I have heard. So
Because of slavery. If you're a lighter, you will go way further in society and you're seen as better. There is not really racism in 80 or the Dominican Republic because there's not really a lot of white people. There is colorism. That's what it is. That's what it's there.
or when she would repost a lot of things about Trump or Canacillans or Elon Musk and stuff like that, and people are like crucifying her for being a trumpet, which is funny because Kenny was a trumpet too, but somehow that got swept under the rug. Cool.
As we are not American, do we even need to talk about the fact that some people like should they cast a Trumpist on the show? Does it even matter?
I don't know, man. Like, is it fair to be like, oh, you're a Trumpist, then you can be on any TV show?
I don't think so, but I'm not American, so I feel like my
Exactly.
point of view will not be welcome.
Exactly. So let's just skip that.
But a lot of people are saying that Amaya's display on the show regarding how she came for Shelly, and well, I still feel like some of her frustration towards Ace made sense. People are looking at that as an example of her not liking Black people and stuff like that. That is a nuanced case where there were other feelings involved where you can kind of understand why she popped off in the way that she did.
I agree with that. She was really frustrated with Ace
Yeah.
because Ace was just a weirdo.
Yes.
Like, I don't give a fuck. I think he was weird. Like, why did you pick her? I really hope someday he answered this. I'm like, just let us know. Why did you pick her?
But like honestly, like I said in our previous video, I have a problem with Ace and his genuinity. I don't know if it's a word. If I made it up, then oh well. So even if he talks about it, I don't think I'll believe what he says.
There are also rumors going around that Amaya and Brian are no longer together. That hasn't been confirmed. I saw that Brian was liking posts basically saying that they're able to have separate lives, but that doesn't mean that they are confirmed.
Amaya and Brian not being together. Thoughts. I don't give a fuck.
Exactly. I have no thoughts.
I
I
don't give a
believe
fuck.
in
Like
the couple.
when people voted, they voted for Amaya. Brian was
Exactly.
basically a purse. Any purse that she would have brought to the finale would have won with her.
Exactly. He was basically the dress.
Yeah, I'm just like, yo, thank you, Brian. You were nice. We don't know you a lot.
Exactly. Like
It's not like I believe that their love was everlasting.
I didn't believe in their love at all. Like she seemed desperate to have someone like her. And
Well,
he
after
was
all the men, like I said, Ace, if there is one thing Ace needs to get out of with the villa is to know that he is a motherfucking leader.
yes.
That
And
man is a leader of men.
exactly. Like if
Like,
he was for president, I wouldn't be surprised to see him win.
yo, this man must have been class president. I don't know. I'm like, this man is awesome. He is a leader. So when he decide, I will lead everyone to hate you, he's like, I will lead it, and his will is made.
Yes.
Okay, so Yo, she had a miserable time, and then Zach came with his real white teeth.
Leave Zach alone. I like Zach.
Huh?
I like Zach.
You like Zach?
I like Zach.
Why do you like Zach?
I felt that he was kind of genuine.
He was genuine.
I felt that he was.
Okay. All I can think about when I think of Zach is just his handler on Instagram taking a picture of him hugging Amaya and being like, Zach hugging is 100K away.
Well, honestly, I felt like Zach really liked
Mhm.
Olandria, and then she wants a cowboy, which he is not. And then he was like, because ultimately the whole season, everyone was like, "How do I stay in the villa?" So he was like, "Well, Amaya is my way into the villa, so let me couple up with Amaya."
I
Also,
just found him to be a really odd individual.
like, I'm like, I like his honesty. He could have let her on. I feel like that's what Brian did with Amaya, let her on to win the show, which is smart. I mean, you
He
want
let her
her
on.
okay.
Is it leading? Like, did any of them to take that seriously? I think it was just like, come on, let's have fun.
Well, I don't know.
You
I
think
feel
Amaya
like
loved him?
I I think she's kind of like the Huda type. Like once a man shows her attention, she's like, okay, he's the one. I'm gonna marry him. And then the guy is like, it's not that serious, but like in his case, he was like, if it lets me go to the finale and probably win the 100K, then sure, bro. And then 2 days later, when he got that, after he got that 50K, he was like, peace, girl.
He will be. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think it was that serious. I just don't take that relationship seriously.
I
And
don't
I
think
hope with
it's
all
serious.
my heart that Amaya did not take that relationship seriously. I'm
I feel like
praying.
she did. I
I'm
feel
praying. No, Amaya, don't do this to me. Brian was a curse. Don't do this to me. Okay?
I feel like she did, like because
Oh God.
she, to me, she feels like she's desperate for attention, and he gave it to her.
But she has now million of followers. She will get attention. Now in the villa, you may be thirsty because there is like five guy. But now we're back on the outside. The world is her oyster. On let on is what Taylor did with Olandria for weeks.
Yes,
That's leading on someone.
yes.
Brian, what that was a fart in the wind. I have had fart longer than fucking Brian and Amaya's relationship. I'm like, what the fuck? It was based on the most superficial of fucking shit. He said, you know, it's normal to say babe and Latinos
Latina
culture.
culture.
And I'm supposed to be like, damn, that's a strong foundation for a relationship.
Yes.
Okay. I'm like, if Amaya is taking the purse seriously, that's on Amaya. Okay. We do not take purse seriously.
He also was seen pouring drinks in a girl's mouth or something like that. Apparently, the video wasn't as bad as the still photo that's going around. So, yeah, that's the drama with Amaya. And she's not the only one being exposed. I think they said that they're trying to cancel Nick as well. But Nick is an even trickier one because some of the posts that people are sharing have been proved to be doctored. I'm not quite sure which posts are real, which posts aren't, but
Okay. I need one person to not be problematic. One.
See?
Like, give us one good thing.
But she said that
One.
apparently for Nick, some of them are fake. So let's cross our fingers.
Yes, I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
last but not least, we have to talk about the Janae and Kenny blow up from yesterday. And we now know that this blow up that they had in person at David Dobrik's at his party was not true. However, they have been going to blows online. So a lot of people have their conspiracies. You know, Harry Jowsey did post, I think it was a Snapchat of Janae and Kenny on the dance floor, and he was looking at his phone. People suspect that is when Janae caught wind that something was off. She maybe went through his phone, and now we know what we know. So it started off with this post from Janae. Hi, my loves. Thank you all for your love and support. It means the world to me. As you know, Kenny and I are no longer together. Please know that I have seen all the breakup theories, and none have matched up to how terrible, disgusting, and disappointing it truly is. Discovering that someone you loved isn't who you thought they were, and that the relationship you thought you were building hasn't been genuine since day one has been truly devastating. Thank you for respecting my privacy, and please know, as a child of God, I am always going to be okay, or I will always be okay. Child, let me put in my own words. So from there, everybody
So, what do you think about that first comment?
I would think cheating, but uh,
Does
it
it look bad? Does it look like
yeah,
she's
it
mad or
looks
she's
bad.
happy?
It looks really bad because, like, I would think even
Oh
my
shit.
first thought would be cheating, but she
Mhm.
says since day one. So I'm like, in the villa, who will he have cheated with in the villa? So I'm like,
Mm,
more than cheating, what's going on?
Let's find out.
was spiraling like, what could it be? Could it be criminal? Is the secret baby a real thing? Because I think there was a rumor last year about Katie having a secret baby. I never heard that rumor. That's a new thing for me. But I know the big thing last year was the
Oh,
fact
okay.
that he was a trumpet and maybe he didn't like black women and maybe he was sticking around for clout. A lot of people were like, do you see who he's with? I literally have a screenshot of somebody saying that. Do you think him being with a black woman makes him a racist, makes him whatever? One day we're going to learn that affinity to blackness doesn't remove anti-blackness. There are black people who are anti-black.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. There's a lot of colorism.
Yup.
Colorism, like how they will put on a certain, like, oh, she's a Latina because she's Dominicana. Okay. Like always trying to make you mix in something.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh my God.
There are, you know what I'm saying? So just because he's with a black woman does not mean that he is here for the advancement, the betterment of black people, doesn't appreciate black people. Like that is not a direct correlation at all. So from there, we started seeing people speak out. I think this is her sister. Now that my sis has spoken, I can speak on the issue. This nigga really had us fooled. Fumbled the baddest he'll ever have on mamas. As for Janae, still blessed and highly favored. So, what really had people going is Kenny's response. He posted saying, "The past few days have been incredibly difficult. I've been quietly sitting with a lot of emotions and doing my best to process everything privately. Breakups are never easy, especially in the public eye. Sometimes, despite how deeply you care for someone, you can come to the hard truth that the relationship was not something that could last long term." Knowing what we know now, that is even sick that he said that to begin with, but let's move on. I'll always be grateful for the time we shared and the memories we created. I realize this chapter will no sorry, I release this chapter with no ill will, only a hope that Janae's path forward brings her nothing but happiness. So
So, what do you think?
It sounds very PR.
Chat GBT? If there was an apology bingo, he hit it all.
I know, right? Exactly. It sounds
But
really
he make it
like,
seem like it's like cheating.
yes, it does
Like,
seem
I
like,
have no
oh,
ill will. Some relationship are not supposed to last. It looks like a cheating story.
exactly. But at the same time, like I said, she said since day one, and they met at the villa. So I'm like, who would he have cheated with? Because we're only talking about Janae and Kenny. We're not mentioning someone else at the villa. So I'm like, I don't think it's a cheating story. So what is going on?
he's really trying not to take any accountability at all. And I think he was banking on the fact that Janae would try to keep it cute. That's one thing that I will say about Janae. A lot of people have criticized her relationship from the time they've gotten together.
What did you think about their relationship when the show start when during the show, like during Love Island season 6? I don't think you're watching Beyond the Villa.
No, I am not. I
Mhm.
started, but then
It's boring.
yeah, basically.
Yeah.
But what I thought about their relationship was they were kind of cute, but I found Kenny so boring.
That's all I can think. I'm just like, thank God Johnny is here. Like he is like a purse, but a purse that was there longer. And sincerely, I cannot even say that because Brian was at least a fun purse. Like, you know,
That's
like the
what I was
quirky
gonna
purse.
say. Brian at least has personality.
Like
Kenny
him
just
is like a steady purse. Like, you know, the beige or brown purse. That's the reliable one, but he's not even reliable, that bitch. Like he won because he was with Janae, not because of himself.
exactly. Yes,
You know?
team in the show.
Huh?
That's a team in the show.
A team and the show.
Like un thème.
A team. Oh! Putain, j'ai passé équipe.
Oui, je sais, c'est pour ça que je les ai en français.
Quittez Bélib. Quittez Bélib. Okay. Like I wanted him to be the nice himbo.
I just thought he was there.
I hoped he was a nice himbo.
Yeah, yeah.
And Janae was there to bring the personality.
She chose not to defend him anymore. She responded saying, Kenny Rodriguez, shut the F up. You manipulative liar. You not taking accountability and telling people the type of person you really are is insane to me. My first statement was me being nice. Do not piss me off. I think a lot of their relationship was just
Damn.
What do you think about that second statement?
Again, it sounds like cheating, but logically, it's not. So I'm like, get to the point. What is it?
and my stance is you cannot tell me people have not brought up their concerns with Janae. I think there has been enough, either on the show, in real life, in the vlogs that she's posted. There's been enough evidence for people to be like, what's the vibe between you and Kenny? Because something feels a little bit off. And yes, this isn't a moment to be like, I told you so, I told you so. My thing is,
I don't know if I felt it was off because he was such a non-factor. And since I don't really follow them online, like I do have them on my Instagram, but I'm not like I don't have TikTok, like I don't have all of this. So
No, I don't follow anybody.
but I would say that they seem to be the couple that was the most distant out of the top three. Like I feel like Cordell and Serena and Leah and Miguel, they're all over each other's picture.
Okay, yeah.
Kenny and Janae was more distance.
hmm Like even like for after the villa, I think we talked about this. I when they did the little sneak peek during seven, season seven, or for
Mhm.
after the villa, and they were showing the clip of them like talking in the restaurant, and
Mhm.
Kenny was saying, "Oh, I want a distance from you." And like kind of like hinting that they were breaking up, but for real, it wasn't a breakup. Blah blah blah. It sounded to me like a breakup, so I thought that they had broken up. But then in after the villa, we learned that they're not living together. So I'm like, but it's because of him. He doesn't want to live with her. So I'm like, why wouldn't you want to live with her? But you're living in the apartment literally next to her. That makes no motherfucking sense.
I was ready to give because that would be my dream. Can you imagine? You don't live with the person, so you have your own bathroom, your own shit. And when you don't want to socialize, you can just be like, okay, bye, and just stay in your own home. But when you want to be together, you're just literally next door. That would be my fucking dream.
At the
So
beginning of the relationship, okay, but like it's been how long have they been together? And
one
now
year.
like a year. It's been a year, and now like that you have the perfect opportunity to be actually living together and testing to see how is it living together. You don't want to take that opportunity. Like that makes no sense to me.
Listen, that's my fucking dream, man.
Well, to normal people.
Ah, shut the fuck up. Okay. Like it's like he was an NPC.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then the only time I think he was a main character was when he was crying because Janae was like, no, no, go be with her, be with her. And he was crying. And that was the only time I thought he was not an NPC.
Honestly, I would say the only another time that I thought that he wasn't an NPC in a bad way was in during like the end of season 6 when they were having their dates, and I think it was when they were seeing. It was it letters of their family or was it pictures? I don't remember. But either way, what it was, like his reaction looked so faked. Like Janae was like, to me, it looked faked. It didn't look.
I don't remember that scene. That's why I'm like, oh.
To me, it looked like he was faking it for the camera. It's like, oh, do I look good? Am I supposed to react that way? Oh, how emotional. I'm like, please, he's faking.
Oh, good to know. Good to
I
know.
believe that there were signs there that even people who know her intimately may have picked up on, but because she fights so
Yeah, they may have picked up on if they were like, near her, like actually her friend and stuff. Probably yes, but at the end of the day, you cannot convince your friend of anything. They need to find out for themselves.
Exactly.
Literally, there's nothing you can do when a woman has decided she in love.
Ooh, exactly.
Oh, you're just like, okay, 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 okay.
Okay, boo.
fervently for her relationship, they maybe decided not to take it much further.
I also saw earlier today that another content creator had said that Kenny's messages were too.
His family has nothing to do with it. Kenny's the villain, not his family. That's good to know because people were saying that the family was in the situation, even though you don't know what the situation is yet. They were saying that the fact that Kenny was in the situation, but he's not. Like the family is
The
not.
family.
So that's good. It's
Okay.
only Kenny. He is the Dominican problem right now.
Okay.
Were to his friends and family, but Janae came and said that that is false.
So Leah responds saying, Kenny Rodriguez, put a sock in it. Put a sock in it, chat GPT, head ass. Tell the truth for once. Racist, clout, money hungry, and a scammer since day one, trying to make it seem like it's something it's not. Don't worry, our Nate is blessed and highly favored. Then we have Leah, who was going under Kenny's post saying, delete my man off your page. And then she went further to say, instead of deleting my posts, how about you delete my man off your page? The saga continues. Serena chimed in and
Yes, yes, because on his Instagram he has Miguel, like his last post is Miguel and him. So she went under his post and was just like, delete my man.
Dang.
So what do you think about Leah's reaction? Do you think it's still cheating?
I know it's not. That's why I'm like, people get to the point. What is it?
But like now he's saying things like racist, clout chasing,
Exactly. And in the beginning of the video, the lady who's making the video, what's her name?
Queenie.
Queenie, she was talking about anti-blackness and some black people they're still anti-black. So I'm getting a clue, but I'm still not sure what the scandal is. So I'm like, get to the point.
she says, let's remember this is not a show and someone's actual feelings. It may be tea for y'all, but that's not the case for us. Y'all already know how I'm coming behind Janae. And trust, so does he. Then Olivia chimed in and she said, your pathetic excuse for a story is laughable. I can't even put into words how good of a person Nene is and how hard it is watching her go through something like this. Kenny Rodriguez, I hope this gives you the clout you always wanted, you effing loser. Olivia also posted a screenshot verifying with ChatGPT that this was in fact an AI response from Kenny. Furthermore, Taylor responded saying, Kenny Rodriguez is a poor excuse of a man. You lost the most beautiful, genuine soul. Shame on you. We had some other people speak out too. I actually don't know who this person is, but they say, chat, I've been keeping my mouth shut for so long. Janae Craig carried that immature, manipulator, insecure, and psychopath so-called man for an entire year. My heart, see, that kind of proves what I was saying. I do think that people had their speculations, but maybe they just didn't want to say it too much. My heart hurts for you, baby girl. I'm so happy you have real family and friends who will help you you grow through this. You are the most caring human anyone can have in their life, and I pray you find it so much better. The light is coming to take the darkness, to take what darkness stole. So then Janae reposted.
The light is coming to take what darkness stole. This ain't about cheating. This is legitimate rage.
This edit that people made about Miguel. Miguel was basically calling out what's his name now? Already forgettable. Calling out Kenny for being a clout chaser even on the show. So she reposted that.
Which boy is only here for clout? Surely.
Then what really shut down the internet was Janae's friend Charmaine. Charmaine came with the actual details a little bit. She says, well, her follow-up thing was, I don't play about Janae. That's the screenshot that I saw first. Then I saw what she actually said. My advice to women in relationships: if you have access, go through your man's phone today. Search keywords like, I don't like Black women. I thought I would get more money from this. I'm faking this relationship. Going on the show would be for clout. I can't wait to be done with this so I can F hella bitches. You'll thank me later. P.S. Never spare a man. Dog them out, baby girl. Now, I don't know about the dog.
Oh my god! This is not funny, but your face is so funny. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Yes. 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 Damn, the bitch is speechless. Je veux chat.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah. He's there in his little group chat with his friends saying he don't like Black women. He dated the woman for a whole year.
A whole year. It's like, leave her after the show, man.
No, because the money came after the show.
Oh.
So he wanted clout and money, which is why now he has lost almost like more than 200K subscribers.
Oh my god.
How do you feel as like we are Black women? How do we feel about this?
One, disgusted.
Mm.
Two, not surprised. We're always hated, man.
Yo, I'm like, really, motherfucker? Your face is a 6 at best.
At best.
Your body is a 10, but it's a requirement to go on Love Island.
Exactly.
So your fucking ass took that woman and played with her time when she had so many men behind her.
Thank you. You think you're the only one? You're not.
As a Black woman, dating a dude out of my race and then getting that he doesn't like Black women, terrifying me, man. Fear men. That's all I can say. Fear men. Fear
But you know
men.
what? Like, I get what you're saying with the whole dating a dude out of my race, but like we've been saying, Black men can do the same shit.
Yo, they can, man. Which means we never safe.
We know safe.
We fuck. We are fuck.
We fuck.
Damn, that's hard. Life is hard out here for a pimp, man.
It is.
Like life is hard out here for a Black woman.
Mm.
When you just want to date and have fun and everything, and just like, oh my god.
Wow.
No comments.
I exactly, man. I did not see that coming.
Me neither. When I learned that, I was like, I am so sorry. What? Like, this is my terror. I date someone and you're like, ha ha, I hate that Black bitch.
But I was gonna say, in our situation, there's no cloud to chase.
No, we are poor broke ass bitches, so it doesn't matter. Okay? But like, yo, don't you better date me for me, the fuck?
But yo, man, what the hell is
Oh
going
my god. And
on?
calling her slurs. I'm like, you fucking purse. The point of you was that you were a reliable purse.
Nope.
You're not even the fun purse. You're not even a Brian.
I know, right? You
You're
don't
not even a
sound
night like the fun
healthy.
purse. You're the boring ass purse.
I hate black women. I'm here for the clout. Dang.
And Jonique had to read that. Dear
I
Lord,
know, right?
fear men.
Poor
Fear men.
girl. I feel so bad for her.
Yep. Jesus Christ. Poor girl.
You're ready to
Jesus.
make a life with that man, and he's here just wasting your time,
Yeah.
hating you behind your back.
Piece of shit.
Piece of shit, yeah. Cheating would have been better.
Of course. I thought this was cheating. I didn't think it was literally the worst nightmare. I was like, you know what? There are worse nightmare than being cheated on. That man has to just unlock a new level of nightmare for all black women.
Exactly.
Like he has literally like I've never thought in my head, yeah, if a man date me, he may not want me. So I get the date, we are together, but I'm still nah. The fear men, fear men.
Exactly. And like we spent a whole year together. I think
Mhm.
the guy is like loves me or something. At
Mhm.
least likes me.
Dear Lord.
Wow.
Yeah,
Damn.
fear men. I'm like me in my heart when I'm just like fear men. That's all I can say.
Them out, but I've been saying, especially if you've been watching this season's reviews for Love Island UK, being the chill girl, being the cool girl serves nobody. Serves nobody.
It
Being
serves the men.
overly understanding is only to
It serves the men. Ask Sierra. Jesus Christ.
your detriment because you're letting go of a lot of things. Now, I don't think you should dog a person out, but I do think if you have certain boundaries, do not knock them down for whatever like frivolous things this man is throwing at you. This person, sorry, is throwing at you. These sweet nothings they're saying to you. Like, I'm so sorry. Stick to your boundaries. Hold to your morals and your values. Watching clips from their vlogs, like maybe challenges that they did where he dropped her and he laughed instead of picking her up, or when he would open the door for everybody but not open the door for her, it seems to me like the actions didn't align with whatever words he would be telling her. So it's very sad to see how all of this is panning out. I don't think there's any more. Yeah, that's all the information that I have so far. Whether or not you guys supported the relationship, for somebody to put on a front for an entire year, that is legitimately scary. It is.
My God. Like when I'm
Terrifying.
telling you new fear unlock today, right now, at this second, there is a new fear that has been unlocked inside of me.
Yo.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's already hard enough being a black woman in this planet.
I know, right? And then now you have to add this. We didn't have enough.
Ouh, Jésus, Marie-Joseph.
Elebeth.
Et le bœuf. Très important. Oh my God, this is ridiculous.
Very scary to see the lengths that somebody like Kenny would go for the sake of money, clout, and notoriety. And for what? Like, there were how many people on the show? Was anybody else checking for Kenny? I don't know. I think he wanted Kayla or something at the beginning. But the point is, like, you did not have to do this. It didn't have to be this way.
Did you want Killer in the beginning?
I don't remember.
I don't remember. I just remember I think his first date he took Janae. And there was that other guy he took Serena. I don't remember his name, but he came like as a bombshell and he was eliminated. And there was that blonde woman that came too, and she took Rob on the date.
Yes, 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 yes.
Hmm.
I think He was a little bit guilt tripped when he came back from Casa Amor on the show. A lot of people unfortunately fell for the tears. Listen, manipulators can cry their way out of things too. Don't believe all tears. Just because they cry doesn't mean they're genuine or sincere. And then once he came out the show and he realized how popular PPG was, he saw the opportunity, latched on, and let it go way too far. It's not the first time we've seen this happen. Timmy was in a similar situation, although it does seem like the Zeta and Timmy thing was a little bit more mutual. That's what the streets are saying. And then Caleb did the same thing with just
Timmy and Zeta. That was painful.
Yes, it was. That was my couple, man.
Yeah. They were beautiful.
I know, and then Timmy turned out to be a bitch.
Yes. Oh my
and
god.
I'm sure there's other
But
examples
at least he stopped it the moment they came out of the villa.
Exactly. But
What is that story about doing it for a year straight? You're
are
a
you serious?
gangster.
The hell?
Huh?
What's wrong
Yo,
with
this is not a normal person. This is a demon.
you? Yo.
This is a demon coming in the form of a man. This is not a normal person.
UK, there's examples. Demi and Luke had a similar situation where, the relationship stayed longer than it should have simply because of brand deals and clout. So yeah, regardless of how you feel, if you feel like me that the signs were there, Kenny was able to put on this front to hold his mask for a year. That's genuinely like scary. That's terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. So it'll be interesting to see what Kenny does going forward. Is he
He is done. That is what is going to happen going forward.
Mm-hmm.
Before we get into what happened between Famous from Raising Kanan and Janae, let me just say this. No one deserves to have their heart played with. What happened is sad. It's unfortunate. It's fucked up. You know what I mean? Like to string somebody along to that extent, it's more than diabolical. It's disgusting. It's repulsive behavior. Y'all know how I feel about racism in general. No excuse for it. So to all the Janae fans out there, I know we had our issues last summer, but I come in peace. I don't view this as an opportunity for me to dunk on anybody. I see this as a teachable moment, both for me and for some of you who may be delusional. Teachable for me because my opinions on this relationship were accurate from the start, but I allowed the length of their relationship to move me off my square. I forgot that people stay in relationships for all sorts of reasons, and a lot of them way less practical than money. But when you put money into the equation, it becomes a whole new ballgame. It's the same reason Rich.
Did you actually not believe in their relationship? Because I see Queen E, I see him. Like when the show was playing, did you not believe in their relationship?
I wouldn't say I didn't believe in their relationship. I just didn't care.
I cared about Janae.
Yeah, I cared about Janae. I like Janae. She was actually my favorite from season 6. I just
Mhm.
didn't care about the relationship because I found Kenny so boring. Like when we focused on Janae and Kenny, I was like, oh God, please, why?
Yeah, I don't even remember what he was. I need to go rewatch it.
Yeah, I know I won't.
I need to go rewatch their things just to understand if there was sign I missed because I believed in their relationship.
Okay.
Like I believe he was a himbo. So shit, maybe I am one of those delusional person he's talking about.
Short, fat, ugly dudes smash models daily. But for context, let's briefly go back to last summer and revisit my original thoughts on this couple. Famous from Raising Kanan is on a date with Janae, and I don't buy it either. He's definitely closer to her type than Nigel, but I don't buy his interest in her. So for keeping track, Janae told the
Nigel, that's the other dude with Blondie that came.
I don't remember Nigel.
I remember Nigel. I remember Nigel because he was like, "Are you gonna kiss me?" And then Cordell was like, in his heart, "Oh, if Serena kisses him, I love her." So I remember that. So then after there was Casa Amor, and he was anyhow
Mm, mm.
Cordell.
Lord of the Flies that 3 of her 5 boyfriends are British, and she wants her kids to have British accents. But apparently before this, she had another fantasy.
You're Dominican? Dominican, yeah, 100%. 100% Dominican. When I was younger, I had this weird feeling I was going to marry someone like Latino or Hispanic. Is that random? That's cute. His eye contact go crazy. This.
Hold on.
Why does he look like a psychopath now?
You look like Frankenstein's monster.
Yeah, I'm like, you fucking. I gave you a 6. You freaking 5. The hell?
And I remember that I found him pretty handsome. But now I'm like, ooh, Victoria, what were you thinking?
He's tall and muscular.
Yeah.
It's simple. We are women. It's simple. When you don't think with this, you think with this. You're just like, yeah, sure.
And there could be a million reasons why he made this face when she said that. But my guess is he's thinking of the madness he has planned once he doesn't need her for a bed in the villa. See, at the time, I thought he was going to go crazy in Casa more. But I didn't take into account the fact that the baddest women in Casa probably wouldn't be feeling his frog face having ass. So he came back with some backup dancer and quickly realized that he was fumbling the bag. But enough about him, because if what people are saying is true, then he's just a racist, clout-chasing jackass. I live in Dallas, so I'll tell you about yourself if I ever see you, but it is what it is. But what you can take from this, other than not getting too invested in relationships that are forged on reality television, especially those between black women and...
Oh my God, the shade against Nicolandria. Did you see it?
Yes, I saw it. My God. That is
Oh my
so
God, it's not the same thing. Oh my God, the shade. I'm not saying they're a couple forever. Now I'm gonna
yeah,
have to wait for them to do 2 years to take them seriously.
exactly.
But
Because
I don't
now
believe that we're suddenly gonna find text with him saying, "I don't like black women." I think he
that's
found
what
her
I was
attractive.
gonna say. Oh my God.
Like I think he found her attractive.
I think he was genuinely saying that. Please, Lord. Because
Please,
if
dear
everybody
Lord, I'm
be
not
lying,
waiting for love. I'm just waiting for don't be there like for a year. Like, come on, man.
because if everyone be lying on the show, then I'm not watching anymore. What's the point?
Thank you so much. One Kenny is enough.
Hey.
non-black men. Let me explain. Fellas,
Told her good luck with your bullshit. I told her good luck with your bullshit. Boy, I'm anointed by Jesus. Swear I should.
and the men that she chases run. She chased Connor and blame that she chases run. She chased Connor and blamed Coy for not chasing her while she was chasing Connor. After Officer Newsom and the men that she chases run. She chased Connor and blamed Coy for not chasing her while she was chasing Connor. After Officer Newsom ran to Leah, she chased Miguel. The reason Janae was susceptible to this kind of deception is because she never made him prove it. Janae chases, and the men that she chases run. She chased Connor and blamed Coy for not chasing her while she was chasing Connor. After Officer Newsom ran to Leah, she chased Miguel. After Miguel ran to Leah, she chased Kenny. The problem with her always being in pursuit of her preference, which is anyone who offers the...
Is Janae preference not not black men, let's say? Because I'm like, at the beginning of the show, there were white men. Obviously, there was Rob and Aaron. Is that not his name? So
Robin who?
she went for Coy,
Who's Corey again?
the 6'8" black man.
Who lasted 5 seconds? Yes, 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 yes.
Mm-hmm. So because now he's talking about preference, so Janae would have a preference for men who are lighter, Connor, Kenny.
I don't know about that because the first person she felt attracted to was Koi, whatever. His
Yeah,
name is.
exactly.
So I don't know about that.
Maybe she does have a type gym bro. I don't know.
Or maybe she just likes anyone.
I don't know.
After Miguel ran to Leah, she chased Kenny. The problem with her always being in pursuit of her preference, which is anyone who offers the aesthetic that I believe she wants for her future children, is she never actually knows if that person likes her. Connor, Officer Newsom, was after Kayla. But when it became clear that he wasn't going to be able to pull Kayla from Aaron, he zoned in on Janae's thirst in order to stay on the show. At the time, I pointed out how ironic it was for her to send Coy home for not chasing her when she never required that from Connor in the first place. We actually saw Coy pull her and try to talk to her and see what was going on.
She did chase Connor, but she didn't chase Kenny. Did she chase Kenny?
Sorry, you're asking the wrong person, man. This season is a blur.
Clearly, because I'm like, yo, wait, like I know she gave the time of day to the Casa Amor boy. Like there was the two guy that she was interested in, but then she chose Kenny.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that's her preference. I don't know.
I don't know because like at first I remember the whole speech she made with the British dude. Was it Nigel?
Where who was he? I don't remember.
But saying like, "Oh, I love accents. I want my kids to have an accent," and then it likes like for her future, it changes depending on who she's changing. And then
Yeah,
afterwards, with
exactly.
Kenny, she was like, "Oh, I always wanted my kids to be. I've always wanted to marry a Hispanic or Latino person." I'm like, "You were talking about British accents 5 seconds ago. What happened?"
Exact. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just like, I think Janae maybe like she has an ideal in her head,
hmm
but I think she's pretty open to everyone.
Yeah, I don't think she has a fixed type.
Exactly. But yeah, no, like now I think he's trying to put it as if Janae has some type of colorist view, I suppose.
I think
Like
that's
she
what
wants
he's
to
trying
certainly.
to say
Mhm.
too. Yeah, I said I think that's what he's trying to say too, but I don't agree with that because, like
Mm.
I said, her first person she was attracted to that she chose was Poi. If she did have a colorist view or something, wouldn't have it been Rob?
I don't know. Maybe Rob was too.
No, I mean just physically. Like at the time, it's not like they really
No,
said,
no,
"Oh,
maybe it was too because she seems to like them, like let's say Latino something. Connor was super white though.
yeah,
I really don't
yeah."
know. I really don't know.
Exactly. That's
Maybe
what I'm
I
like.
think maybe Rob didn't have enough muscle mass. She does like them
Yeah,
pretty
he does
robust.
likes them muscular. That's true. That's true.
Hmm. So I don't know.
Mm,
where
mm.
they were at. She lied to him about everything being fine and then proceeded to pursue Connor. What you can take from this is that when you focus on the preference and not the person, the relationship can't be genuine. And that's on both ends because not only were these men not pursuing her, but she wasn't truly getting to know them. I believe that in Connor, Miguel, and Kenny, Janae simply saw someone who could possibly keep her original nose from showing up on her kids' faces. It's the same reason Huda goes for pretty men who aren't Middle
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
The shade.
And what do you think about black women making doing surgery for their on their nose?
Well, I think we were taught to not like our features. So black women that do have rhinoplasty, I understand them. I am one of those black women that took for a long while didn't like my nose. It took me a long while to even to this day I don't like it. I accept it. I'm like, hey, it's my face. Like if ever I have kids one day, they might have my nose. So what's the point of changing it? It's gonna be reflected in some kind of way. So,
Why
but
do you
like
still not like your nose?
I don't like. I don't know. I don't know. Like I don't like it. Like I don't like my nose. To me, it's too big. To me, I don't know. For me, it doesn't suit my face. Maybe it's too big for my face. For me,
It's not too big for your face. It's not. I don't understand anything about because I know you also have the thing with like the gap between our teeth. Like we all have that gap in our family.
yeah.
So I'm like, why? What is it like? I never hated my nose because I've just accepted that my nose is in my face. You know, but I've hated being chubby.
Okay. Yeah.
Hmm.
Get
That
it.
was like in the 90s and early 2000 with the. Oh my God. I understand why she did her nose and I don't judge her for it.
No, at all.
But
So,
shit.
That
Yeah.
comment was very rude, very unnecessary.
I don't think it was rude and unnecessary because I think it is something in the black community. Colorism is like the big thing, like it's a big thing in black and our community.
Yeah, but as a light-skinned man with, like, let's say, nose that won't be judged in society, he has no. For me, he doesn't have the right to make a judgment on a dark-skinned woman who changed her nose.
Hmm. Interesting. Mm,
That's me.
okay. Okay.
Eastern. And that's the danger with cosmetic surgery because you end up attracting men who wouldn't look at you without it. They agree with you that, yeah, you look much better with that nose, that chin, with those lips. Do you not see an inherent problem with that? In our last live, Sean and I discussed our personal experiences with religion and how the family you grow up in has a tremendous impact on your religious beliefs going forward. In the same way, the family you grow up in and the people you grow up around can have a real impact on what you find attractive. As a black man growing up in a black family, I always thought black women were the shit. As an 80s baby, my first TV crushes were Rudy from The Cosby Show and Ashley from Fresh Prince. My aunts were very prevalent in my life growing up, and although I grew up without sisters, I have a ton of
I don't agree with the thing about the environment because a lot of black men that were raised in black household with black mother and black aunties and black sisters still don't want to date black
With black
women.
women, exactly.
So I suppose that's his experience. I would say it's just a really complicated situation with being black in a country where you are not like, well, the majority is not black.
Yeah,
It's like the standard of beauty is so particular.
it is.
So, like, let's say when I look like in, if we were to go in 80, the standard of beauty is not being white, it's being the most colorist way you can think about.
Yes, yes, exactly.
So I don't know. Like, yes, he had that experience in having his mother and his sister and everyone around him made him like black women, which is awesome. But a lot of
Not everyone's experience.
exactly like, mm-mm. Especially if the black man was raised among white people,
Hmm.
he wants a white girl most of the time
Yeah.
with love and affection, Mm. with love and politeness.
female cousins. The one who does my hair to this day has been doing people's hair since she was in high school. There was always hair products laying around. So we grew up accustomed to all the bullet points surrounding black women and their hair. And as much as the world around us tries to push this Eurocentric beauty standard, I didn't even see white women as options or even attractive until I grew up and one started pursuing me. Black women have always been the standard for me. And despite what you see online, that's the case for most black men. All that being said, even I still have my preferences. Now I'm about to go.
That's the case for most black men. Hmm. I've seen way too many black men
Narrow.
praise the white pussy for
I think he has a really narrow view of the world. I think like he's basing what he's saying on his own experience and applying it for everyone.
Mm, mm. Because I'm just like, come on, like, no, 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 no. But yeah, everyone has their preference. Yeah, for sure. I just don't think it's like the case for most black men. I don't believe that.
Yeah.
Mhm. I think maybe 50%, like, I don't know. Like, those have not been my experience. When I see a black man not liking black women, my jaw does not fall.
Same
My
here.
jaw is firmly in place, and I'm like, yeah, sure. I'm just like, yeah. So I don't know. Like, clearly, my vision is different than his because we were not raised in the same environment.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Preferences. Now, I'm about to go somewhere that's dangerous territory, but it's necessary in order for me to properly contextualize this point. I'm not a fan of weave, wigs, or makeup. There, I said it. I like natural hair, no matter the form, and I like the face God gave you. So even when it comes to my lifelong preference, which is black women, I'm not romantically attracted to those with a bunch of fake hair and makeup. Now, I intentionally said romantically and not sexually because sexual attraction is basic as fuck. That's why a man who feels like me can have endless one-night stands with hair and makeup girls. Like, it just doesn't matter. But the face we wake up to every morning, the one that makes us want to settle down, we need to want her bad in her purest form. I've done no research on this, but I'd be willing to bet that most men feel this way. Maybe except for white men. White men seem to really love plastic. White dudes, hop in the comments. Let me know if I'm wrong. But if
I'm sorry. Why dude like plastic? What about black men and the BPL?
Thank you.
I'm just gonna say some people like natural and
Yes,
some people don't.
exactly. I'm not gonna target a race.
Exactly, because I have seen. I'm sorry, I just thought about Cat Williams and his joke about, oh, they give every comedian the same weird white woman to marry with the weird. I'm just like, oh my god, Cat. Anyhow, so I'm just like, no, there's just some standard of beauty depending on where you go.
Exactly. Like
Mhm.
even like depending on the country you go to, the standard of
Yeah.
beauty is not gonna be the same. So don't make it universal.
Hmm.
I'm right, and you're someone who wears a ton of fake hair and makeup, you need to know if that man actually likes you without it. In my opinion, it's not a real relationship unless he likes.
It's so funny because there's a lot of men that, and the contrary, they don't want the girl who is natural.
Yeah, exactly.
They
Like
want the weave, they want the fake nails, they want the fake eyelashes. They don't-
exactly.
And some girls like that too. I'm just like, yo, it depends. That's why God made so many different people, like so many different things, so that we can procreate and continue the race.
Exactly.
Because if we all like the same thing, then we will have a real big problem.
Oh my god. Yes, we would.
Mhm.
You more without it. Janae let this man know from jump that she was all his if he wanted her. But she never bothered to find out if he really, really wanted her. I personally thought it was weird as fuck to find out that they weren't staying in the same unit and beyond the villa. But it turns out he actually didn't like waking up to her. It's unfortunate, but it's a reality of this show.
Okay, yeah, that works with what you were saying because, like I said, me, that's my dream.
You're the weirdo. I knew
Yeah, that's cool. I accept that.
it.
The public is silly and gullible as fuck. You guys fall for these flimsy relationships and then turn them into money-making machines. This is going to lead to opportunists like Famous from Raising Cain latching on to the popular black girl. Sisters, you gotta start listening to us because we try to warn you about this shit and you accuse us of being colorist. It's not colorism, it's realism. Oh no, you just can't believe that he likes her because she's black. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I'm sorry, but having grown up in this
I think they just recognize people like that because they're just men, really, that just don't like black girl, including black men.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm just like, yeah, for sure. Like, I think other men may recognize when someone is spitting game
Yes,
because I
exactly.
don't know. I'm a woman and I don't understand. I didn't see it at all.
I mean, I just saw that one moment I was telling you about where Kenny seemed fake to me, but it's
Mhm.
the thing that I saw that the whole relationship was fake. I would be lying. I didn't see that at all.
1 year, man.
In the whole year, man, that is
You
craziness.
have to be a demon. I don't care. I don't give a
Yes,
shit.
you have to be either Satan or Satan's spawn. One
Yes,
or
you
the
have to.
other.
There is no other choice.
No.
country, it's crazy to me how we literally live in the United States of racism, yet people want to act all funny when you assert that race may play in these situations. Having the president that we have and seeing the racism that is so prevalent in our society. Forgive us if black men are a little skeptical of non-black men with our women. Most of us brothers didn't grow up thinking that blonde hair and blue eyes was the standard, but almost all of us have white homies that can't resist that shit. Our skepticism isn't a reflection on
I'm so sorry. I've seen a lot of black men who cannot resist the blonde hair, blue eyes, girl.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what
I
this
have a lot of
is
TV show
about.
I can point him to. A lot of reality TV show.
Hmm.
Yeah, no. But yeah, no, there is. You never know when someone is genuine or not.
Exactly.
Like, I think it's really hard and you just have to do your best.
Yeah, exactly. Like you have to take risk, sadly.
Yeah, if not, you shall remain single forever and die alone.
I thought that was my future, but even for me, I'm like, at some point, for the other hand.
Exactly. So I'm just like, okay, you know what? Yeah, this was depressing as hell.
Yes, it was. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Let's react to things that are more fun next time.
Yes.
Yay. So bye bye everyone.